Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. So in the last episode we talked to Amiri, who told us that her old tribe, was it called the Six Bears, had come to our lands for some reason. So we went to visit with them, and this family reunion with Amiri and her old tribe didn't go so well. So basically they came here because they are being chased by this evil spirit who demanded for Amiri because she stole the giant's big sword. You know, that big sword that she likes to carry around. So she stole that, and the spirit wants the sword back. So we fought the spirit, but we didn't kill it permanently. And then the tribe decided to leave after Amiri beat the living shit out of their chieftain. So yeah, that's what happened with the Six Bears tribe. But they might come back at some point. And then after that we did some more kingdom management stuff. We finally claimed Camelands as our own and built a new village there. And yeah, that's basically what happened. But now I believe that we have only, was it exactly 2 weeks before the Ancient Curse Part 3. So we got 27 days, so a little over 3 weeks actually. So we got about 3 weeks before the next attack from the Bald Hilltop. So this time I want to actually prevent this attack. I want to go to the Bald Hilltop before the attack, so that the monsters or whatever won't attack our citizens or anything. We got a little bit of time, so I guess we could do some more kingdom management stuff here before we go to the Bald Hilltop. Curator needs your help. Yeah, this is done, okay. Okay, troubled lands. This area of the barony is said to be a breeding ground for bandits, brawlers and cutthroats. Of course it is. Although these two are busy right now. Projects, what's this? Support the curator's endeavors. Oh yeah, yeah, this is Lindsay. Okay, so Lindsay is the curator here. But I don't want to spend 2 weeks for that now. Not when the next attack from the Bald Hilltop was very close. Border training camps. Oh yeah, this is... We don't have the funds for that though. Oh yeah, we are in debt now. Oh yeah, because we told Lindsay that we can build the school. Or rather, we told her to make her own decision. Well, this is not good. But we can purchase some building points. So with one grand we get 13. And we got 86,000. So we can go quite crazy with this. We can go quite crazy if we want to. Let's buy that much for now. And let's skip... Worried. Sorry, what? The barony subjects are questioning their ruler's authority and actions. You receive -1 on all barony checks. Unrest changed from stable to worried. Reason, quest decisions while governing the country. Quest decisions while governing the country. That doesn't really explain much. Worried. Stability ranking increase. Unrest change from stable to worried. Region negative current battle building points or building points per week. Well, at least we get 40 per week. Maybe I should buy more building points. Just to get rid of the debt. That should make things easier. Okay, now we got 20 building points. Okay, so at least we are not in debt this time. Disrupted harmony. He's busy with that. Renown across Golarion. The news of Staglord's fall has spread across the neighboring lands like ripples on a pond. It seems that the Solar Lands has entered a new age. Its its future history to be written by its new ruler's actions and decisions. The fledgling barony already begins to attract attention from across the distant realms of Golarion. Some factions already take a keen interest in the affairs of the Baron, and may even pay him a visit. Okay, so expect visitors. Let's skip 5 more days, so we... the barony has gained some renown across Golarion. Well, okay. Okay, that's neat. People from beyond the forest. Hunters have found a small village in the woods. Its denizens have lived in isolation from the rest of the world for dozens of years. They speak a strange language, look like brothers to each other, and have never heard of the Stag Lord or the Baron. Who will tell them they are not free people occupying no one's land, as they thought only yesterday? Well, I guess we send Tristan there later. Let's wait at least a couple more days. Celebrity visit, that was a triumph. Okay, that's done. Octavia and Regongar. Octavia and Regongar have spotted someone suspicious. Maybe it's the Technic League slavers again. Well, let's hear what they have to say. Octavia and Regongar exchange a look and both start talking at the same time. Do you think we knew the Technic League wouldn't just let us go? Yeah, I knew it. And they sent their agent right here to the capital. Now that's impudence. How do you know they are from Technic League? What are you planning? Well, how do you know they are from Technic League? He's sitting in a tavern, paying with Numerian gold, and asking around about Reg and me all day. Even if he's not spying for the Technic League, we sure have a few questions for him. Well, what are you planning? What do you think? Once you get someone outside, it's not that hard to beat some information out of them. Reg, that can wait. I would like to start with a chat. Try to find out what exactly they have planned. They wouldn't just send one agent in, and wherever the cronies are hidden. That's where we'll find the big fish. Regongar slams his fist into his palm with a grin. Alright, let's go find out what the Technic League's doing here. I have trouble enough without any Numerian wizards. Guards, get down to the tavern and throw the spy out of the city. No, we go for him. Great. We'll wait for you in the tavern. Oh, and that's who is she? Jaronna, I don't recognize that name. The woman standing before you isn't young. Her irreproachable pose and velvet attire attest to her wealth and nobility, but the creases on her face bear witness to a secret grief. Greetings, Your Grace. Let me introduce myself. I am Jaronna Al-Navi, head of the Al-Navi family. Oh, must be another noble. She signs deeply. But my name is of no importance. My family and I are to leave your domain today. What? The woman eyes you solemnly, but without affront. My son mysteriously died a week ago. His body was examined. The death appeared to be natural, but it's obvious to any reasonable person that a man in his prime can't just drop dead. Okay. Your subjects have failed to show me mercy or understanding. Now I fear that such sudden death may find my other relatives as well, especially now that mysterious and inexplicable deaths are growing more common in your lands. What are you talking about? The epidemic ended long time ago. My departure is a settled matter, but I still believe in law and justice. Perhaps now you may choose to step in and protect those who are relying on you. Well, how can I protect them from something, from a threat that I know nothing about? What mysterious deaths are you talking about? Yeah, I have no idea. Jaronna purses her lips. There's no containing gossip, Your Grace. Over the past few weeks, many fine ladies and gentlemen have died under mysterious circumstances. The guards declare that all cases were but mishaps. I find it quite suspicious that experienced riders fall from their horses and break their necks, or young beauties die from minor cuts they get on a promenade. Who was your son? Did he have any enemies? How did your son die? I will try to get to the bottom of this. I'll leave the guards to their duty. You're not going anywhere. Guards, place this witch and her kin in chains. Let's not go that far. How did your son die? During a hunt, surrounded by friends. They say they found my poor son in the morning. His body had was, I think that there's a typo. His body was already in rigor, and his face was frozen in the last expression he had, terror. There wasn't a single mark on his body, and his food and wine had been shared with the others. Did he have any enemies? My son was a lawyer. Okay, so he did have enemies. He promoted various interests and handled the affairs of several merchants. He could hardly practice his profession without making some enemies. However, I'm not sure I could point to anyone in particular. Okay, I will try to get to the bottom of this. Your terrorist expression softens. I was hoping to see justice done after I spoke with you. Thank you, Your Grace. May Abadar be with you. Okay, so there's mysterious deaths going on. That's not good at all. Okay, this is Regongar's and Octavia's quest. On the edge. Okay, it's important to find out who is behind the deaths of nobles in the barony. This will require no little expense, but the safety of your subjects is of utmost importance. Okay, so the investigation has begun. Now you need only wait for the result. Well, okay, at least I don't need to worry about that. It's great to be a baron or king when you got subjects to do your jobs for you. Okay, so we go to the... Oh, I got this flail apparently. I completely... Where did I get this? Well, we are gonna take this one with us, of course. I want to read more what it is. I like flails. Okay, so leave. Actually, no, we won't go to the world map. We go to the tavern. Okay, and those two are... A mirror is there, as always. Ah, here. Right next to me. Now, where's the technically guy? This dwarf here? Carrack the Coupler. An inconspicuous dwarf wearing a grey coat and sits at the table sipping beer. As you, Octavia and Regongar appear at his table, he topples the mug, startled. Boo. You were asking about us, right? Well, here we are. So what it is you want from us, hmm? You have made a mistake. I have no idea who you are. Who are you and why you're looking for Octavia and Regongar? This isn't a good place to talk. Let's go somewhere more convenient, like a torture chamber, perhaps. Who are you and why are you looking for Octavia and Regongar? No, you are wrong. I'm just a simple coupler. Regongar slams his fist on the table, almost hard enough to break the table legs. Cut the crap, deadbeat. Talk or I start cutting off fingers. Don't. Please, not my fingers. I'll tell you everything. Well, that was easy. My name's Carrack. Just a humble servant of Maestro Janus. Oh, that's the wizard guy who was teaching Octavia. The looks on Octavia's and Regongar's faces after hearing that name make the dwarf go pale and shrink into his chair. Oh yeah, he also taught Regongar as well. You know him, don't you? You could say that. And why did he send you here? I was his slave. I served the Maestro loyally for a long time, and he finally granted me my freedom. He promised me a lot of money, enough to get me to the Kings Mountains and then some, if I would just do a simple task for him. Find out if a half-elf named Octavia and a half-orc named Regongar were living in the capital, and if so, they could be found. I don't know why he sent me. I'm no spy, just a simple cobbler. Tell me, Kerek, do you know where we can find Janus? Well, Octavia, do you believe him? Strange as it may seem, yes. He seems like one who's been deceived, than one who's deceiving. Using people in the dark without telling them using people in the dark without telling them the true purpose of their mission is very much like Janus. I don't think he's a spy. I think he's bait. And Regongar. I think this limeball's lying. A cobbler, sure. Everyone knows they're technically short on spies. Of course they have to spend cobblers, cooks and water carriers instead. So here's what I think. Let's drag him by the beard from the city gate to the palace and back. Maybe then he'll come up with something more clever along the way. Tell me, Kerek, do you know where we can find Janus? Yes I do. Oh, the Maestro will kill me. Abadar, what did I do to deserve this? Give me a map, and I'll show you where he's holed up. Octavia and Regongar exchange looks. Looks like a trap. Of course it's a trap. It's the Maestro. I could ask this as well, just to remind you guys who he is. Give Kerek 100 gold coins. Here, take this. It should cover your trip to the Five Kings Mountains. Kerek, you can't go back. Stay here. We always have need of skilled cobblers. I must admit, I don't remember what cobbler meant. Thanks for the information. Now get out of my city. Neutral evil kill Kerek. Very well. I have a simple way of dealing with spies. Well, I guess that we can just let him go, but first, remind me, who is this Maestro Janus? Regongar spits on the floor. A wizard from the Technic League. Taught Octavia and me. We owe half our scars to him. I have to admit, he did teach us magic well enough. I can't wait to see him again so we can thank him for it. Okay. Kerek, thanks for the information. Now get out of my city. Of course, at once. You'll never see me again, not even a hair. The dwarf rushes out of the tavern. Well, now we know where Janus is waiting for us. He knows we are coming, of course, but we know that he knows, so that gives us the advantage. But does he know that we know that he knows? Regongar frowns with exaggerated seriousness. Laughing, Octavia lightly flicks Regongar's nose. Unable to contain his serious expression, he breaks down and laughs with her. Okay, well, at least these two are having fun. Find Maestro Janus in the Technic League hideout. Okay, but that's not something that I was planning to do in this episode. I'm gonna focus on the Bald Hilltop. Okay, let's go back to the throne room again real quick. I think I skipped 1 week amount of days, like 7 or 8 days or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, 20 days, okay. We can do some kingdom management stuff before we go to the Bald Hilltop. Okay, that's done. And if I wait 7 more days, these 3 will be done. Treasurer requests your attention. Okay, what does Canera want? Maybe something about taxes again. A sure sign of our state's maturity is the long line of entrepreneurs awaiting audience. Each has a project on their minds, and each sincerely believes that the others are rascals and madmen, while their own ideas are magnificent. Congratulations! This is a great moment for your barony. The first petitioner is Laymar Titch. and he has quite a business proposal for you. Okay. Oh, he's actually here. Leymar Tinge. The halfling before you looks young, but his sharp eyes, framed by slight wrinkles, gives away the petitioner's considerable age. Leymar nods politely, sweeping the floor with his beret and showing off an emerging bald spot. My respects, Baron. I beg your forgiveness for how boldly I sought our meeting, but I could hardly trust anyone with the fate of my beloved new child, which appeared to me in a waking dream as I walked your lands. Okay. You see, I was traveling through on my way to Brevoy, when to my surprise I discovered a most curious detail. It turns out that many spicy and bitter herbs which I and my colleagues use in our work grow wild in these lands. Wineberry, goatweed, gentian. Leymar bends his fingers, enumerating the plants, then waves his hands. Ah, these names probably tell you nothing, but to me, for me this rich list is like a splendid palette, the foundation upon which a true masterpiece might be built. Okay. Your Grace, I once imagined settling in Brevoy, but your lands have truly inspired me, and now my greatest dream is to open a shop in this very capital. With a banquet you can easily gather nearby, I can easily create a new beverage. True ambrosia for any halfling. Only one thing is holding me back. Lack of financial resources, of course. I hope that now, upon hearing my request, you and your respected treasurer will not refuse a humble artisan a little assistance. Of course in exchange for a future percentage. Well, that sounds good. Leymar bows deeply once again. I shall eagerly await your decision. Well, I do like the sound of that. Sounds dubious, doesn't it? Nevertheless, I do recommend allocating some money to this endeavor. True, it's unwise to get too involved in risky business, but it's even less wise to forgo it altogether. Most often such projects end in nothing, but the success of one can more than outweigh a dozen or even 100 failures. I will take the risk. I shall support Leymar's proposal and invite him to open a shop in our city. I don't care for this risk. Tell Leymar that the answer is no. You're the treasurer. Solve this dilemma yourself. Well, you know what? Let's build this. Then go to debt again. A wise decision. If our guest's business fails, our losses will be small. If it succeeds, our profits might range from modest to enormous. But most importantly, people like him will continue to come to court. 100 might have only pebbles in their hands, but the 101st will bring you a diamond. Okay. But now we are in debt again, aren't we? Minus 80. Yes, we are in debt. Happy birthday to you, Baron. Okay, this is my second or third birthday in this game. So basically, we have spent 2 or 3 years in this game world. Triumph. The celebrations were spectacular. Everyone participated in the revelries, from the peasants to the Baron's entourage. And we are not in debt anymore. Nice. Rank up. What's here? Support the treasurer's endeavors. Yeah, but I don't want to spend 2 weeks for that. Get ready to Bald Hilltop. Okay. 13 days. Yeah, I think we should go to the Bald Hilltop. And these were all successes. Right? No, I don't want to. Yeah, there's no time to spend 2 weeks for that stuff. Don't have funds for that. Or this. And especially not this. other. What's this? Start project, and this is the training camps or the barracks. Events. Protector of the Week. A paladin of Eomedai. The half-orc kills monsters and rescues lost locals. Such a person cannot fail to attract the attention of the Baron. Yeah, we want that guy. The legendary Scourge. The Bald Hilltop has awakened again. Yeah, we're about to go there. Wyverns, owlbears and manticores, in a fit of fury, are ravaging the barony, led by a small number of particularly large and vicious beasts. Should we do this real quick? Well, let's do this real quick. And then after this we go to the Bald Hilltop. So what do you want, Tristan? Roskar, a local merchant, wishes to be relieved of his taxes, which naturally stands against the laws of the barony. In return for this service, he promises to put in a good word for you among the city's trade community. Tristan's voice is very soft. I realize that such offer might stir you to outrage. You don't say. But try to understand. Greed can cloud anyone's judgment, wealthy and pauper alike. And we must teach these people that the times have changed. The law no longer serves only the rich. Reject his offer, but refrain from punishing him. Oh, yeah, sure. I see no reason to. I see no reason to exempt this merchant from taxes. Tell him that this law in my domain applies equally to all. Yeah. Awful evil. Gain 5,000 gold and 40 building points. This corrupt tradesman will pay for his insolence. Arrest and execute him. No. Tell him that the law in my domain applies equally to all. You'll have to turn down many similar offers, but eventually people will come to realize that the stolen lands have changed forever. Henceforth everyone is equal before the law. Okay, that wasn't very interesting or exciting, but hey, it's done. But now let's go to the Bald Hilltop. On time this time. Okay, so what's this? When did I get this? Let's see if it's anything good. Okay, and who do I take with me? I think I'm gonna need all the support that I can get. So Tristan is coming with me. I think I'm gonna leave Amiri behind and take Lindsay for some extra support. We got 2 other melee characters in forms of Huffer and the wolf, Ekundrayos's wolf, and we got some sneaky stabby damage with knock as well. I think that this should do it, right? This should be good enough. Okay, let's go to the Bald Hilltop. And then I suppose that I'm have to wait. I'm have to wait for, was it 1 week, or how much time do I have? 2 weeks almost. Oh, never mind. Maybe I don't need to wait.
I shall end this suffering.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Okay, that one manticore disappeared for a moment. Do this. Start singing. You should use this on yourself, and this doesn't work on these guys. Purple. Tumeomer Owlbear. I don't know, that's such an impossible word to spell. Oh damn. Water elementals. Use heal. Heal. Can we use this? Of course we can't. This whole person seems to be only work on... does this work only on humanoids? This doesn't work either, unsurprisingly.
Cannot hide from me.
Maybe this works on water elemental. Use that. Excuse me. Heal. Oh. Heal. Okay, that's that. Oh, Moray. Is that a named person or... It's a fae, okay.
No strike wasted.
Oh shit, I didn't notice that. Crap. Roscar is gonna fall. Shit. What's Regongar doing? Why is he not attacking? I don't know what's going on with Regongar. I think Moray is the last enemy here anyway. What's this debuff? Fascinate. Is it this? Okay, so we are fascinated by. I assume that it's this Fae that did this. I'm quite sure that it's not. Yeah, it's not Lindsay who. Lindsay is not the part here who did this. So that's what it is.
I'll cut you.
Cure moderate wounds. Okay, she's dead. Okay, so we have time to prepare for the next attack on Bald Hilltop. Next development in 13 days and 1 hour. The second attack from the curse was much stronger than the first. What should we expect next? Who or what will Baron face next? So this is not quite over, I take it. Okay, we got a ring and some hides and stuff.
Out of my way!
Aim true.
Run them through!
Skin that as well, take all the meat.
Good. You forced my hand.
Okay, so, should we wait here for the next 2 weeks and see what happens, basically? Well, let's rest at the very least. Get our strength back. Okay, let's see who's doing what. Yeah, you do the cooking, you do the hunting, and you do that. What do we want to make? Well, I don't think that it really matters because we are gonna wait for like 2 weeks anyway.
Who chose this route? My feet are killing me. Isn't there a better path?
Led by horrific masters are terrorizing the solar lands, leaving nothing but mauled corpses in their wake. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Is it because I didn't put anyone to work to deal with it? Is that why? Well, shit. Well, we got some time before. We got 11 days, over 1 week. So let's go back to the capital real quick and see if we can do something about this. Deal with this damn scourge. Okay, so let's put someone and deal with this. Okay, so the legendary Scourge. Well, you do it. You seem to be the best for that. How long does it take? Only 1 day. Okay, so this is done. Got some loyalty and divinity and culture and all that stuff. That's good. Troubled. Don't be troubled. Unrest changed from stable to worried. Decisions while governing the country. Stability rank increase. Worried to stable. Okay, that's good. Stable to worried. And negative current building points. Worried to troubled. Reason negative current building points or building points per week. What? We're not in debt, are we? No. Let's see. So, talented recruits, high taxes. Okay. Okay, but let's check this update. The attacks on our barony have stopped. Did we win? We'll have to wait for news to arrive. Okay, so I guess we just have to wait for that. But there's no timers or anything now, right? Yeah, no, so I don't need to worry about that, at least for now. Support the councillor's endeavors. Well, might as well do this. Part 4. Jesus Christ, how long is this damn curse gonna take? Okay, that's done, but... Triumph. Fuck yes. Troubled lands, failure. Oh, damn it. I should have put someone to do that. Damn it. Anyway, okay, so this continues apparently. Okay, so we got 228 days before the next attack. The ancient evil lurking in the depths of the Bald Hilltop simply cannot seem to settle down. It keeps sending us mad animals and monsters to fight, but we can't find a way to defeat it once and for all. Well, that's great, isn't it? Lynch and the storyteller are waiting for the Baron to discuss the curse of the Bald Hilltop. Well, just wait for a moment. Projects. Jesus Christ, there's so many. Feast for the afflicted. People of the barony are unhappy. Well, we don't have the funds for that, so we have to wait for that a little bit. Let's not do that just yet, because it takes some time. Laying the foundation. So, the cost of buildings with a static stability bonus, okay, is reduced by 10%. We could do that as well. Support generals' endeavors. And this. Plus 1 morale bonus to attack and damage rolls while fighting within the claimed regions. That can wait as well. And yeah, and we want the training camps. So let's start that finally. We want protection from poison. No, we don't have the funds for that now. Love of the people. And here, nature's rage. Okay, they have to do something about this. Message from Jamandi Aldori, the leader of the Sword Lords, asks for help. Okay, now Jamandi Aldori wants our help. Visitor awaits in the castle. It's time to discuss the events related to the Bald Hilltop. Yeah, sure. Extortionist guard. Citizens of the region are angry. The local guard demands protection money and promises trouble to anyone who doesn't pay. Well, that's not good at all, isn't it? Except that we can't apparently send anyone just now. Jubilost demands an audience. Okay, there's quite a few people who wants to talk to us right now, so let's get all of these out of the way. Castle Aldori. Your Grace, we have urgent news from Jamandi Aldori. The Sword Lord is asking for aid with an unusual problem. Here's her letter. Please read it when you have a moment. Yeah, we do that. Lady Aldori asks you to head to Varnhold at once. It's a barony led by Markan Vorn. Yes, I know him. A brave soul who carved out the settlement from the wilderness. Until recently he eagerly and frequently relayed to the Sword Lords his many successes, but then the letter suddenly ceased. As you may expect, this is a matter of some concern. Jamandi Aldori expects your help with this matter, for she knows of your good relations with Magar. She asks you to go to Varnhold and find out why they have fallen silent. Why would the Sword Lords care about Varnhold? What do we know of Varnhold? What do you think has happened to Varnhold? Maybe Varn simply decided to stop dealing with Rostov. And why should I drop everything and rush to help the Sword Lords? I suppose that question would be better addressed to Lady Aldori. Prepare the letter and send it immediately. I won't let some Restovic upstarts tell me what to do, as if I were some servant. What do you think happened? A riot? A rebellion? But if that were the case, there would be refugees. Whatever happened there, it must have been sudden indeed. Perhaps a bandit attack, barbarians... Hey! A plague? Whatever it was, no one outside Varnhold seems to know what happened. Well, Varnhold isn't far off. We should find out what happened there before the same fate befalls us too. And besides, Makan Vorn has helped us in the past, so I think it's only fair that we go and return the favor. Then it's time to gather a party and head into Varnhold, Your Grace. Not quite yet, my friend. Not quite yet. There's like quite a few peoples that wanted to talk to me. Amazing, you managed to save your barony from an invasion of monsters from the First World, but you were not able to protect it from the attention of the First World's more powerful denizens. Believe it or not, but Roscaria has been chosen as the next location for the Inconsequent Debates. The Inconsequent Debates? What's that? A curious phenomenon that isn't very well known. They say it's based on a bet made by the eldest, the rulers of the First World. The eldest. No beings rule the chaotic and changeable plane known as the First World, the home of the Fae, but its most powerful residents are the mighty beings known as the Eldest, sometimes known as the Fae Lords or the Shapers. They each pursue their own mysterious goals and have little interest in the doings of lesser creatures. So anyway, they say it's based on a bet made by the Eldest, the rulers of the First World, quite a long time ago. One day one of them sent a delegation of Fae to Golarion. They announced where the competition would take place. Don't let the name fool you, it's anything but debate. The contests begin as soon as they have enough participants. The contests and the reward are different every time, although every time is a stretch. Only 3 such occasions are known over thousands of years. Anyway, it's happened again, and this time the reward is a chance to ask any question whatsoever of the host, the competition's mastermind. This creature, whoever it is, speaks on behalf of the Eldest. Do you see why you can't miss such a chance? I don't. Why don't you tell me? Just think, we have an opportunity to ask a question of the host, the messenger of the self-appointed deities of the First World, and demand an answer. The gnomes originally ventured from the First World, lost their immortality because of it, and received our curse in exchange, the bleaching. Now, the bleaching is the name given to the physical decolorization and aging of a gnome, and is caused by a lack of exposure to new and exciting experiences. This bleaching of color is accompanied by a psychological decline, first into depression and apathy, and eventually into madness and death. Gnome efforts to fend off the bleaching only serve to fuel their racial curiosity and whimsy, giving it somewhat of a manic edge. Some claim that the bleaching is a result of the gnomes leaving the First World thousands of years ago. Rare gnomes survive the bleaching and develop an enigmatic wisdom and connection to the natural world, earning them the name bleachings. And no one has discovered the reasonings for it, and none can stave off its consequences. But if we manage to win the competition... Do you know anything about these debates, or are we completely in the dark here? We never know what mad ideas the Fae may have cooked up. I only know one condition. Only teams of 3 are allowed to participate. Okay. Who do you think we should take as our third? I think we should take Lindsay. Something tells me Fae are not likely to hold competitions in rope pulling or beer drinking. But the skills of a bard might come in handy. Besides, we should give the young lady a chance to channel some of that energy. Can participating be dangerous? Considering that the Fae are involved, absolutely. But if the chronicles are true, no one has died in any previous debate. Okay, that's comforting to hear. We can't pass up such an opportunity, I suppose. I agree to participate. Great, I'll mark the spot on the map where the competition will take place. The sooner we arrive there, the better. The Fae Lords won't wait forever. Okay, that sounds interesting. So only we, Roskar, and Jubilost and Lindsay will go there. Okay. Hooray, we did it! Another attack has been repelled, and the barony is stronger than ever. Your grateful subjects even brought you a gift to honor this outstanding success. 8,600 gold, Jesus Christ. Unfortunately, now is no time to rest. While everyone was preparing for the last attack, I was looking for a way to overcome the curse. I read some ancient books, talked to the locals, and then I had a word with our storyteller, and we decided that, well, he'll tell it better. The storyteller clears his throat. I am a keeper of stories, Your Grace, and I have amassed a respectable collection over my long life. There are, of course, stories of curses among them, and ancient and dark, having taken thousands of lives, destroyed kingdoms, and brought down. Well, our curse isn't exactly a real curse. We think there is someone specific behind these attacks. Oh, I'm sorry. Realizing she interrupted the storyteller, Lindsay turns bright red. Tristan turns pale. It's not a curse? Then what is it? If it isn't a curse, then what could it be? I'm more interested in defeating it than understanding it. Yeah. Phew. With swords and spells, of course. You can't chop an ancient curse to bits, but I'm sure the villain behind the attacks would suffice. Lindsay, I think the Baron is asking whether we yet know the name of our adversary. Alas, the answer to that question is no, at least for now. Personally, I believe it is the work of some Fae. I recognize their hand, so to speak. Whoever or whatever caused these attacks, I am sure they will continue. We must be ready to repel the next one. Well, if this isn't a curse, then what is it? We don't know yet, but that part doesn't matter. Lindsay waves her hand carelessly. What is important is that we are finally making some real progress. I would imagine that the person behind these attacks is someone harboring great evil against you and your barony. I would not be surprised if it's the same adversary who was behind the bloom. Yeah, it's most likely the forest nymph, that backstabbing bitch. I agree. After the last attack, I got the feeling that the owlbears and manticores came here as revenge for what we did to the everbloom in flower. Well, whoever or whatever caused these attacks, I'm sure they will continue. That's exactly what we'll do. Sooner or later the villain will show himself. Once he splits up, we can finally punish him for all the trouble he's caused. Lindsay frowns belligerently. Tristan chuckles faintly. I didn't expect such vitriol from you, Lindsay. In any case, I would advise hearing this villain out before punishing him. We still have no idea why this unknown enemy is targeting us in particular. I don't really care, to be honest with you, Tristan. I'm sure we'll know our foe's face soon enough. We have repelled his attacks 3 times now. He must be reaching the limits of his patience. He won't get away with this forever. Okay. So we haven't learned much. Bokken. Unfazed by the awkward silence, Bokken searches for his bag for quite a while. Finally he pulls out a sizable brown paper package. There you go, a little something from old Bokken. Just an oil of enhancement too, okay. Something specific. Yeah, we need potions. I still need to buy more potions. I should go to visit Bokken. Ah, Draken, are you finished with your masterwork thing that I asked of you? Draken bows from the waist and addresses you ceremoniously. Greetings, your grace. By tradition, if a worthy ruler is a patron to a master, the master gives generously in return. I have come to honor this tradition. Please accept this, I worked hard on it. I hope it serves you well. Mayhem, I like the sound of that. I need something from you. A master always welcomes a good customer. What would you like? We asked this last time. A crossbow, metal shield, plate armor. Make something in the dwarvish style. Surprise me. I see you are a true expert. No one has ever achieved greater success in smithing than my people. Yeah, surprise me. Let's see what you can do.
This time, the disaster didn't hit us, but our neighbors. Varnhold, a small town east of our barony, had been deserted in an instant.
Deserted? Well, damn. Okay, and before I forget, let's read... Actually, what's this? What are these? Ring of Protection 3. Damn. Although, I don't think it matters even if I wear this. Actually, no, it does matter. Okay. So, it's basically Ring of Protection times 3. Nice. Price of Curiosity. Yeah, okay. Sure, whatever. And what's this? Ring of Security. 6,000 gold. Damn. This ring grants its wearer a +2 deflection bonus to armor class, a +2 resistance bonus on all saving throws, and spell resistance 14. That sounds damn fucking good.
I'm better off without it.
Oh, I had to put it in the wrong slot. Yeah, there's no point to have this on anymore. Maybe I should give this to someone else. What does this do? Okay. Maybe you have that. Oh. That sounds like one heavy ring. And only we can wear this, apparently. Well, it's kind of shitty anyway. It's basically just another ring of protection. Okay, so I think... Oh yeah, we got the flail too. And then Mayhem. 200 great axe. Holy crap, look at this. Look at this bad boy. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what this bad boy looks like. Oh my god, folks, look at that. Holy shit. Well, let's see, how much damage and shit does this do? Let's put this back there and... 2 to 13 damage. I'm quite disappointed, to be honest with you. This +1... Actually, let's look at it like this. A fine piece of equipment was crafted by Dwarf Dragon, this skillful blacksmith appointed a Kurt Master. This +1 Anarchic Great Axe is infused with the power of chaos. It makes the weapon chaotically aligned and thus bypass the corresponding damage reduction. It deals an extra points of damage against all creatures of lawful alignment. This Anarchic Great Axe cannot be equipped by anyone of lawful alignment. Okay, so basically only we can use it. And let's see, who else could use this? Regongar could use this, but naturally 200 axes are not exactly the best for him. Maybe Jaytor could also use this. Anyone who is neutral aligned. I'm gonna carry this around simply because it looks so damn cool. Simply because it looks cool. Yeah, let's try this for a little while, although it doesn't deal as much damage as Troll Reaper or even Frost Great Axe. And then we got this flail. You acquired this item while exploring Barony's capital. Oh, okay. I don't remember that at all. Could we give it to him? 2 to 7, 2 to 9. Yep, take that. I like flails. Flails are very cool. Okay, you have that, and... You don't have one of these rings.
Can't use it.
Oh, never mind, you have this. Okay, you have that. And take this. Should we give you some better armor here? 10 armor, what he's wearing is has already 11. Okay. Okie dokie, and now what was I thinking about? What was I thinking about doing next? We just got so many quests here. The Varnhold vanishing. Let's not do this in this episode, at least. The price of curiosity. The debates await. We need to get to the place and quickly. Okay, I guess we can do this in the next episode. On the edge. The subjects of the Baron have discovered that the strange deaths were indeed murders. We know where the suspects are hiding, and we are on our way. Okay. Oh yeah, this is from the murder investigation. Okay, okay. Okie dokie. But what was I... The lost brother, the Varnhold vanishing, the task for the sweet teeth. Well, we don't have any errands for the sweet teeth, at least not yet. Cruel justice, find Maestro Janus in the Technical Lake hideout. We could do that in the next episode as well. So, in the next episode, let's attend the debates first, because that seems to be the most urgent one. After that, we could go and deal with Maestro Janus, and then possibly go and where is the one with the the one quest with the regarding the murders. Where is it? The one quest regarding the murders. We could go and go to the suspect's hideout and deal with the murderers there next. So we could do those 3 quests in the next episode, possibly, assuming that they don't take too long. And we got 228 days before the next attack. Although, truth to be told, I'm getting sick and tired of these attacks. I think I had something... Oh yeah, I wanted to read the damn letter. That's what I originally wanted to do. Letter from Jamandi. Okay. Roskar, I have a problem, and no one else to turn to but you. I need someone to travel to town south of Restov, Varnhold. The town was founded by Magon Vorn. You met him at the reception to celebrate your new title. Recently, I have stopped getting reports from him. I didn't pay much attention to it, but in the past week not a single traveler, merchant or messenger from Varnhold has showed up in Restov. No one knows what has happened to the town. If I were you, I would make sure I was ready for this journey. The plains of Durnsward are dangerous. Also, we have yet to find out what was it that cut off communication with Varnhold. An attack, arcane magic, or some epidemic or plague. I would have gladly investigated the matter, but the current state of affairs dictates I refrain from dealing with this personally. I am counting on you and your help. Head out for Durnsward and find out what or who stands behind the vanishing of Varnhold. Your friend and ally, Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori. Okay, so nothing too interesting or new. Basically just asking us to go to Varnhold. Now this is just random letter from some random hunter, nothing too interesting. Special herbs, a useful household item. I guess we sell that crap away. We got 89,000 gold, even though we have been spending quite a lot in this episode. Let's check the kingdom stuff one more time. Okay, projects. Expert mountaineering. Kalik is an expert in mountaineering. Her knowledge could be useful for us while traversing mountain ranges. Double movement speed on mountainous terrain. And yet it costs 200. Damn it. You know, maybe I should do this very drastic action here. Sorry. Maybe I should do this very drastic action here. How much does 170 cost for me? 13,600. Well, I got lots of money already, so let's skip a day. There, and okay. Now, let's make our people happy. Let's make our people happy. There you go. I spent, what was it, over 10,000, was it 13,600 gold for this feast, so they better be happy, those damn peasants. Yeah, there's so much shit to do here. If only I had lots and lots of money. If only I had so much more money. If only. But managing your kingdom is hard, and this is not even the hardest difficulty or anything. But anyway, so I'm gonna end this episode here, and like I said, in the next episode, let's go and join the debate with Jubilost and Lindsay, and then after that we go and pay a little visit to the murder suspect's hideout or whatever it was, and then after that, what was the third one? I don't remember. I mean, there's so many side quests and stuff for us to do. Oh yeah, and Maestro Janus. So let's take Octavia and Regongar with us and go pay a visit to Master Janus as well, and maybe just kill him. Most likely. I bet that's what's going to happen. I think that's more than enough for the next episode. And maybe after that, in the next episode after that, we go to visit Varnhold and see what's going on there. So, until next time. Thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more Pathfinder Kingmaker.